you're going to get a smack, little one. And that's also not the best place to try and go and tackle the carcass. You're big and fierce, but not quite big and fierce enough just yet. Oh wow, how's that for an image? Maybe not. Actually, playing's a bit more fun than trying to break through thick buffalo skin. Especially when you've got one mom and two aunties lactating to provide a little bit of extra food. Now, just to let you know, when this situation changes, if the lions come a bit closer to us... Oh, my goodness, so noisy. If the situation changes, then we will be attempting to record a VR clip. However, at the moment, we can't push any closer. The male gave us a tail-thrashing look as we came in, obviously because he's still feeling very possessive over a carcass that he played absolutely no role in taking down. Lions do come a bit closer, then we'll be able to do a VR recording, and then we will stop sort of answering questions or anything like that, and we'll put that on record. And I promise you, it'll definitely be entirely worth your while. And David, in Napa, while we watch the females finally get to a buffalo that they killed entirely by themselves, David wants to know, when lionesses do go in for a kill, is there a role that each one specifically adopts in terms of positioning? Maybe one is always on top of the animal, one is designated to the throat hold, and so on. Well, David, there's a lot of research, and it's really appropriate that we're talking about this while we're looking at the amber-eyed lioness, because she very often takes the sort of front role in the hunting that they do, as well as the young lioness, the youngest lioness of the group. And David, there's a lot of research being done in the attacks. Almost invariably, what I've seen with the Nkuhumas is one or two lionesses shoot off in pursuit of the prey. The others seem to hang back and just wait until the prey decides which direction it's going to go in, which is exactly what happened yesterday. Yes, that's really nice, mister. And that is male lions for one. They play a big role in defending territory and keeping the lionesses and their cubs safe from incoming males, although bearing in mind, of course, when they came in, they killed 2, 3, 4 of the Nkuhumas. Apparently, 2 of them were before my time and resulted in Junior being removed. So they basically reduced the Nkuhumas from 10 at the start of last year. But now they play a very important role in protecting their cubs. But despite the fact that he has been feeding on an elephant for the last few days, he won't let the lionesses feed. He wants his lion's share first, and he's got an extra, at least, I'd say for him, Birmingham boys are not big, but he's got at least 100 kilograms on these lionesses, so 220 odd pounds heavier. Oh, and it's just so, it's one of those things that we as human beings watch, and it seems so blatantly unfair, since the lionesses played an enormous role in taking, well, they took this buffalo down on their own. The males just turned up.
Activity around last night, lions calling, and look what we have found. There are 2 big male lions that are feeding on a buffalo carcass that they must have killed during the evening, around 10:30, 11 o'clock last night, our time. Just a reminder, we are completely live. What we are seeing, you are seeing as it happens. Don't forget to ask us questions. Send us questions via Twitter with hashtag Safari Live questions or at wildearth.tv. And we will happily answer those questions for you. These lions have been calling all morning. They were really, really early, from early on, making a lot of noise. I think there were some lionesses around here too. I haven't seen them yet. Often males will chase lionesses away from a kill if they have killed something, and the reason for that is they're a little bit bigger, more dominant on whatever the lionesses have killed. They will allow the lionesses to feed at some stage, but I don't see where those lionesses are. Perhaps they got to feed during the course of the evening and have just moved on, possibly in the area. Listen carefully, that male's growling every now and then. The reason for that is, oh, listen, we might get a lion call. Just a lot of growling, and the reason for that is the brother is just behind the tree to the left of that lion, has moved. Even though they are brothers, they're still very aggressive around a kill. They don't want to share their meat. It's survival of the fittest. Listen to that deep growl, warning his brother not to come any closer. That is his piece of meat, and he does not want to share it. The other male got up, and it sounded as if he was going to call. He gave a little low contact call, just a and I thought perhaps he may start calling that beautiful roar. But it doesn't look like it. I think he was just trying to see if there's any piece of meat for him.